starting seat.
Pass it round.
Listening properly.
Yeah, go and sit down, mate.
See with the vice producer, just go and sit down.
Need to look up clapperboard, don't I?
Take one.
Just watch Wayne's World, did he goes 5, 4, 3.
This is Silly Point, an Inside Etown podcast.
Right, we're here with Jordan Smith, first team captain. Just run us through quickly, Jordan, your best 11 of 2025. Let's see if we agree.
Well, no pressure.
No pressure at all.
First
Be careful
team,
when you
first
leave
team
out.
11. Yeah, apologies.
Don't leave Lammy out.
No, what we're doing, 4
I've
backs.
done four batsmen, an all-rounder, keeper, and then 5.
Right, I'll start with keeper, me. Easy.
It's going from south.
Because,
Straight in.
because if anybody wants the explanation, we don't have any other keepers.
Again, don't listen, Lammy.
Yeah. Well, Alami asked for my lid last time he kept, which I've never seen.
He got it in the chest, didn't he? And I think I don't think he liked it. Must have had a big bruise.
He's a good keeper though.
Yeah, he is. He's better than me. Anyway, batsman, we'll go from top to bottom.
Opening. Yeah, your two openers.
Yeah. Eddie Platt, I think he reckons he's had a bad season, doesn't he? But when you look at the stats, it's not.
I think it was a slow starter when it was a bit of a slow burner, but he found a little bit of his doggedness.
I think he struggles with confidence, possibly. That's the difference.
Some points as well.
Yeah.
You got injured with.
Yeah.
Even a few.
And then I think he played when he shouldn't have played. The
Well,
Masters
I ran him out. I ran him out for Golden Duck.
Classic captain. Classic captain.
I came in as his runner. And he shouted yes, so I ran and got run out.
Okay, so
even if
I've been involved in that before.
even if you get
My best mate as well.
5 goal top bounce, Eddie Black, you still put him.
Yeah.
I don't think he can bat anywhere else.
I was
No.
going to say, he's
I don't
the
think
sort
so.
of...
We
6 or
actually
7.
put him in at like 7 or 8 when he was coming back from injury.
You bat around.
Still, I think he got a few runs.
do you know what, I've umpired a few LMS games with Eddie, and even opening he's not the fastest, but once he's in he can hit the ball, but you know it takes Eddie 10, 12
I
balls
think
to get the feel of the pitch.
The difference is with Platty, everybody as going forward should just bat around Platty, let him do his own thing,
Yeah.
and everybody do their own thing around him. Just lead him into his own world, just bat him, because he can bat all day, Platty.
Yeah.
That's the difference with him. Everybody should just bat around him.
Yeah. So
Who's running with him?
this is for this season, isn't it? Just
Yeah,
it's not. It's not
2025,
like out of the
Yeah.
squad.
No.
In terms of ability. It's tough because we changed the other opener about 7 or 8 times, didn't we? I think
Nobody wants to do it.
you did it, Deegan did it, Lammy did it. For some reason, me and Gremmers did it.
You're in charge.
No, that day I went round the dressing room. We were a bit short on numbers. I went round and said, "Right, who wants to open?" And I went that way round, and everybody said no. It got to me and Gremmers last 2. Well, then we'll go and do it.
It's different. It's different with me, because everybody goes, I'll do it, and I have got no.
Yeah. Well, that day Graham got like 20-30 runs. I got out 4th ball. But
What he likes in brains, he makes up his balls.
So who's your number 2? Mr.
number
Smith?
2, he dropped down a bit towards the end of the season, but Lammy. He asked to go middle order, but
That was just a confidence thing as well, wasn't it?
yeah.
To be fair.
That game, did you play that game when we played Cheshire Lions here in the rain? And him and Damien opened. We got put out to bat in the rain. I don't know why we started in the rain. But him and Damien opened and just teed off for like 6 overs, and we still got balled out for like 90.
That can make a difference.
But they put about 70 of them on.
Yeah, especially when you've always talked about Fletch about having a partnership in terms of one doing one role and one doing the other, so taking the pressure off Eddie
I
Platt's
think-
slower.
I think if someone
starting.
comes out and tees off early, you can be 50 off and on 10
Yeah.
overs, and it just helps the batsman coming in.
The dynamic of Platty and Lammy.
Yeah.
It works.
So it just makes it a bit better for like your 3 and 4 coming in, and they can settle in and then kick on after that. That's if you're 50, 60 off for 1 off 10 overs, which basically what he's saying, Lammy is capable of going and smashing a quick foul to. I mean, don't get me wrong, you want him to kick on and get hundreds, but he's not that type of player, is he?
He went and got...
He can make a difference in the team,
Yeah.
which is the massive difference, I think.
He got
I mean,
a
you've
couple
done
of
it yourself,
assists,
Carl, haven't you? You've gone out and smashed a quick foul to and then got out, but even when you're chasing like 130s, 140, if you're 60 for 1 off 10 overs, it's a massive difference from the other ones coming in.
Well, speaking of coming in, who's your 3?
It feels weird saying it because he missed 80% of the season, but Adam.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Adam. He came back and I think he finished run-wise. He was like 3rd or 4th highest runs in first team.
Was
he only played the last few games.
Even with his dodgy knees, he's taking wickets with his bowling as well.
Yeah.
He has been a massive miss, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But then again, the team's done well without him. Can you imagine? You know, it's not like we've struggled without him, but adding to that mix, and who knows? We could have brought the.
Is it class act?
We could have brought the 1-2 thingy.
Yeah, well, that's it. Mossley Hill finished 3rd, didn't they? And we beat them twice.
Yeah.
When you look at other teams we either lost against or lost, like we always say, badly against, we should have been beating a lot of them.
Taking all points.
Or at least taking 8 to 10 points instead of 1. And then we finished above them then.
And that's the thing with Mossley, they were 2 close, good games. They would have been disappointed to get beat, but
take 14, 15 points
away.
And they did that most games. When you see if they lost, they were taking like 10 to 15 every week.
Number 4.
Well, he wouldn't bat 4, he'd always bat 6, but John Blesson.
Johnny Blesson.
Well, bless.
He's
They're left-handed as well.
He's too good to leave out.
It's too nice for a lad as well to leave out.
Can't believe he's 30 though.
Oh God, I couldn't know when I found that.
He's what,
No,
30 years old?
30.
Yeah.
Apparently he looks about 18.
Yeah.
It's like...
Have you got his driving licence?
I think he's going to say I've got his number. Yeah, definitely his number.
No, he's Blesson's like... How long has he played for us now? 2 or 3 years?
I think this is his 3rd. This was his
Yeah.
3rd season.
He's kind of not got going, and he's been put up to open. Openly says he doesn't like doing it. Not really found form, and then this year he was like, for most of our game, well, chunk of our season, that talisman.
I think I'm not being funny, John. I think you stepped in at the right time. Started batting at 5, 4, 5. So we had time to go in and do what he's good at. He can take a game away from the team. So
I think
that's
when he opens, he seems more upset when he gets out cheap than getting out cheap when he's 5 or 6.
It's because he don't bowl it. So he knows he's game
Then he's done.
At least if he comes in 6, he's watched for a bit. He's been quality this year. That partnership with you against Mossley, that was when I thought he's going for this here. He's not going to stop. He's just going to keep scoring, and he did that 3-4 times through the season. And could rely on him. And he should be in just for. I had a very small partnership with him because he went and got himself out against New Vic away, and we got beat that day. We struggled, but he was just getting abuse off the bowler and just smiling at him the whole time, and then every ball just put a 6 back over his head for about 4 balls in a row.
What is it with the batsmen at this club that can hit the ball a long way? Because that story about Lammy singing last game of the season as he's smashing sixes and singing reggae music, it's just...
Maybe you should try reggae, yeah. All rounder, coming in at 5.
I'm gonna. It's controversial. This.
It's not Big Dave, is it?
No, it's no, it's controversial. For, I reckon most people. Carl's already writing it. Grammars. And like I said at the start, I've clarified, is it for this season? Sorry, Graham. No, I think he's outdone himself this year.
How they played?
He's been one of our better players in first team. I know a lot of people did genuinely ask me why I'm picking him most weeks through the season, including Platty. But Platty, at the end of the season, backtracked and said, I'll take it back. He didn't. He's in his all rounder. He didn't bowl as much as he would have wanted to, but his reliability for batting all season was.
When he doesn't try too hard, it comes off.
He got us out of the
When
shit
he
a
puts
few
himself,
times.
when he puts himself under pressure that he has to do it, he gets a bit wild with the ball and plays daft shots with the bat. But if you have a word with him and tell him what you want from him, he will pick it.
That's it.
He does put the work.
And I knew he'd do it. Obviously, being put into like captaincy, I knew he'd do it with me there. I knew he'd work a bit harder and he'd switch on a bit.
It's natural for you to have the people that you know you can get the most out of, whether that's a close friendship away from cricket or school or whatever it might be.
And after the battle, for me, all rounder includes fielding. And we don't have many good fielders or many mobile people.
That's it.
At least
they can run.
moving around the pitch. Because most of the year we were nursing like 8 injuries at once. So
There's 4 sat round this turn.
Batsman and Etown legend.
Tell us, what first got you into cricket?
My dad played. I think I must have been 12, 13, coming down watching him, ended up scoring. And then the rest is history. I think they must have been short 1 week and I played, and that's what got me into it.
Good stuff. So, did you have any personal goals for this season?
Play as often as I could, I think. Obviously, it's pretty well documented that I retired a couple of years ago. Missed it that much, couldn't stay away. But yeah, physically it's been difficult, but just wanted to play as many. I've probably not played as many as I wanted to, but I feel like I've done everything I can to play the games I've played. But yeah, so goals wise, I didn't really set myself any run targets. I wanted to contribute to the team, but I just wanted to play as many games as possible.
Cool. And on that, do you feel like you've...
I was a bit frustrated because I actually played okay, but yeah, physically, body's letting me down big time. But yeah, so probably just under. It's sort of whet my appetite for next year, put it that way. So I don't feel like I've done enough to finish again. I feel like it's got me kind of back into that situation where the hunger's back a little bit, but we'll see how I winter.
Cool, so we'll see more of Carlisle next season then. Speaking of this season, what's been your most memorable moments on the field so far?
Memorable moment on the field, I think I'm going to say 2, because one is me on the field, and that was a catch I took at Mossley, which I do go on about way too much, but it was because obviously retiring 2 years ago, can't do what I used to be able to do. It was just a moment, just a tiny moment in the season where I was early 20s again, flying through the air, taking a catch. So I'll have to say that I think it sticks in my mind the most. But I wasn't on the pitch, but the seconds winning the cup was the major success for me to see the lads out there, you and the others. Yeah, very proud. It was great.
Good stuff. So, how do you prepare mentally and physically for a big game?
I don't, to be honest. Just pack my bag up, stick my towel in the bag, load the car up, and off I go. I try not to think too much about it really. If I know I'm playing, it's usually been that's just psyching myself up as much as saying I'm available. I think so. So yeah, just pack my stuff up. Make sure I've got plenty of spare underpants and vests in there, and that's it really.
So no pre-match rituals or superstitions then?
Not really. It's funny, I try and be healthy that morning. It's probably a rule I should follow for the other days in the week, but yeah, just try and make sure I've eaten something, drink plenty of water, and that's it really.
Cool. So last question, if you could have any cricketer past or present play for the club for one match, who would it be?
It has to be my Uncle Bill. Yeah, it's not a fancy answer, but it's the one that I would, out of anyone, I'd get him in his whites and get him down here with us.
Good. Thank you.
Right, bowling.
Bowling, right.
7. Coming in to bat at 7, not
We've
that
got
matters,
five-
but
five
5
bowlers.
bowlers to choose from. Have we got 5 bowlers?
Yeah, well,
Need
I'll find
five.
5.
Sounds like you got.
Is it easy
No.
to work from the bottom up?
Fletch,
Do you want to do your number 11 first?
yeah.
It's got
Jenko.
to be
That's what I said. I think we all do that
Yeah.
It'll be disgusting about
Yeah.
it, 11, mate.
Mr. Red Ink.
Yeah.
He's a machine, isn't he? He's a wicket
not out
taking
machine.
and a not out machine. Yeah. I wish he had more confidence batting, to be fair. He could bat higher up. Yeah.
There's shots there, isn't there? Like, it's just it's shot selection sometimes.
We are going by, we're not talking about his batting and
Yeah. But I just mean,
exactly.
it's just because you said
Just-
he's batting 11, his
Let's
bowling.
talk about his bowling
Yeah.
first. I think his bowling is absolutely outstanding. He just puts it on the spot. Every ball, he might bowl 2 bad balls every 9 overs.
I keep to him 1 and over
That's
every over. When he
that's
starts
what
getting
I'm
tired.
saying. But it's just like, I mean, you can look at a lot of our bowlers who can give 4 balls away at least twice every over, and that's the difference with Jens. Just puts it on the spot, and it basically just drains the batsman out. I've done it for years and years and years. So I've taught him everything now, basically.
Just put it
boil
there.
him
Or you swing.
and then,
Yeah.
Jenko's the most annoying bowler for batsmen because they see his pace and go, I'm going to tee off against this. And then 2 balls later, they're either out bowled or stumped, and it's just.
It
I
happens every
think
time.
somebody sat in this vicinity who was a bigger version of that, and that's him.
Yeah.
Seeing his pace,
Yeah.
licking lips and getting out.
Yeah, with Jenko, quite often, for as long as I've played it with Jenko, I'll be keeping and there'll be 2 dots and I'll start chirping to the batsman and I'll just open the shout, 1 more dot and there's a shot coming, and it might be a dot, and then you can see them, they can't resist, they can't resist.
He has actually improved so much on a little bit of variation.
Unbelievably, the slower ball from
And
Jenko.
the way swinger. And he's started on,
the moon ball.
of course, in it.
Yeah, he has.
Especially that one in LMS when it went straight into, isn't it? Straight in. That's all
He
been
must,
on
he
there.
must have been getting some private lessons or something. His dinner at work.
7.
7.
Second bowler.
Second bowler. Big Dave. This isn't my batting lineup, by the way, because Big Dave is batting 7.
You've got another lefty coming in though. Dave can hit a ball. What about Jenkins being a bit
Oh,
better
Dave,
with the
Dave
bat?
can hit a big ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Dave is he hits a 6 and then gets out next ball.
I think that might be my problem as well.
I wish it was my problem that it's a 6. I'm not in 1 for 3 seasons. No, I think Big Dave is.
Let's
I
pick
think
him
he
up
started. I think he started. Didn't he? He started.
3 next year.
No, back to his bowling like Jenko.
Oh, yeah.
He
Don't give much of
he
that.
start. I think did he start the season? Or it was last season. He was like in and out of the 2s and then the 1s.
He didn't bowl well at all
Yeah.
last season, never got any rhythm, but he started off very, very well this season. And
I think he's
kind of carried on.
and
Yeah.
just he's another one who don't give much away. I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, he's coming off a couple of yards and he just don't give much away.
He
And
don't
then,
give much of his pat lunch away and all that.
and that's the difference in games where you build that pressure. You've got Jenkins at one end, Richards at other. You keep building pressure and pressure and pressure, and that's when, like John said, he's in the mouth, he's in the reds, and that's when they start playing stupid shots, and that's how you get the wickets. Simple as absolutely perfect over the
He
bat.
swings it.
Yeah, he does swing as well.
And there's the high action, the height he brings it from as well. Some of them pop and some of them it's.
He snapped my bat in there.
Did he?
Yeah.
He sat on it.
Refurbished it. First winter nets. Dave bowls with an LMS ball, rock hard,
I
snap
thought
it.
that was a really
Oh, no.
So then I was forced to go buy a new one off eBay.
Number 8.
Fletcher.
Fletcher's made it.
There's a I'm sad.
I'm not batting you all day, bitch.
I told you it's not my batting lineup. We're getting to start my batting lineup. No,
Oh, we can hit them all.
he's retired, and it feels weird saying it because he's sat here, but he's retired, and I'm sad about it. But not just for the bowling, it was hard with the all-rounder as well because of batting.
And he can field as well.
But he's not performed with the bat this year, obviously.
No,
But for me as well, it's more this season kind of guiding me through the season as well as captain. Except Nostale away when you and Lammy had been tanning the wine all day and you were trying to change the field every ball.
no rum in it.
Number 9, forget Fletch, he's had enough limelight.
Is he?
Is he?
Burners.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Very
What a
good call.
signing.
Yeah.
What a signing. He was here and came down and
Quality.
was just watching and said to me, can he play? And I think he'd been nets or something and he just came to watch on a weekend.
Quality player.
They both spinning next, didn't
Yeah,
they? First next
that's
session.
it.
Yeah.
He bowled spin, then we played him in the twos, didn't we? He bowled spin. I didn't think there was a few decent reviews on his spin, but everyone thought he was a batsman.
Quality
Then we
player.
played Alder away, and I think the game was getting away from us, so I just thought I'll give him a bowl. Stood up and he comes steaming in. And I think the first ball, their opening bat, number 3 bat who'd scored tons of runs this year, nicked it. Well, I was too close, it just basically dropped it. I dropped it, yeah. But I said, why didn't you tell me you could do that? I don't know. Do you not think when I stood up, and he stand back a bit? And he could be the all-rounder. He's been batting 3, 4,
Without a
5,
doubt.
and then some
He's-
weeks
he's
he's
loves-
9.
And he loves it down there. Yeah.
Just, still can't forgive him for that drop catch at Newgate when he then went on to get 100.
Yeah.
That Hawks.
And we would have won.
Get him out
But fingers, that's his downside.
I dropped my finger that time, yeah.
That's his downside. His
He's fielding.
fielding's not. I think it's improved as the season's gone, but his
Yeah.
catching shit. And that comes from me.
Just to bleep that out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've
Last
saw it
one.
a few times.
Last bowler.
Shammy.
Shammy.
He got injured,
The
didn't he? He
sliding
missed
assassin.
quite a bit towards the end of the year, but he was started the year. Some of the pace was frightening to keep to, and you could see like good opening batsmen are scared.
I feel like he's bowled quicker at times than
Yeah.
ever before this season.
Yeah.
When he's fit, Shabby, he's as good as anybody open
Yeah.
bowling.
That's when his run-up's nice and smooth.
Yeah. He got, like I say, he got injured. I think
And
he
he
did
did
his
some bad
hamstring, he
coming
did his
down
calf, he did his side because of his action.
Too much badminton.
And that's it. He'd been playing badminton, and like Deegan, who's probably unlucky to miss out on that, he played cricket like 4 or 5 times a week. I mean, just relax a bit, calm down, because he's playing Blasters, then he's saying, yeah, I'll play Griffins, then he's playing on Saturday. And he wore himself out, but for the first part of the season, he was unreal.
He was,
And then he came back for the last few. And
We're going to have a couple of discussions in a bit about the people you left out.
yeah,
So,
there's a few. Carl, I
I
think
was
the start
gonna
of the season before we had put you in a wheelchair, you were flying. Then obviously back into the season you sat it out mainly, didn't you? So that was hard to leave you out. And that same thing with Fletch as well, mentoring me through it.
Look at that.
Deep
Platty, just to recap it, Platty and Lammy opening, Adam at 3, Blesson 4, Grimmers your all-rounder, yourself keeping wicket, and your bowling attack of Big Dave, Fletch, Izzy, Shammy and Jenko. It's
That's a
we
week.
don't mind that.
If we're picking that,
We
should be winning the league. You know.
Can we log one in at you? This would be an interesting answer. Just before we finish, who's your captain?
I thought you decided and given it to
Are you
Jenko.
are you sticking with yourself, or are you going to give the
Out of that
poison?
mod, me. Yeah, 100%.
He's gone for himself.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, with Adam stepping down, I think there was a lot of people saying who's going to do it. I think you've done a hell of a job. this year. I think you've done a proper sterling job with the consistency and to finish, because that Premier Division's a really tough league, really tough league, and to get top 4 and kind of, not easily, but guaranteed top 4 before the last few games as well, push into 3 and 4. You've done a hell of a job, Joe.
I'll just top on that. Obviously, I played with George over the last few years, and his man management this year, there's nobody better than Carl facing me. His man management with all the players, the way he's been with everybody, has been absolutely fantastic. I think for him to do what he did, he got chucked in at the deep end, and to finish where he was in the first team and look after all the players in the way he did was absolutely fantastic. And obviously I won't play under him again, but
I'll see you at first game next year.
The year he did play under him.
Sacked at Christmas, don't we?
The year he did play under him was absolutely fantastic. He was texting me and obviously always coming up to me in the games and wanting to talk. So absolutely fantastic. And out of that team, what he's just put out, absolutely 100%. Jordan captain in that team is 100%.
You've managed to get everybody in the ones to buy into what you wanted to do this year.
Yeah.
Which is a captain's really hard to do, and if you can do that, you've won the majority of the battle.
Yeah.
People will follow you if you.
Yeah, I think even Platty gives me some grief, but it's tongue in cheek with him. But you can see with him behind the scenes, he's still working hard and chipping in. You know, he's like sometimes he just lets ball go out for four because fun of it, but. Yeah, I think.
Oh gosh!
I appreciate you saying that. Don't take compliments very well, but I appreciate it.
Done well, mate.
Yeah,
It's a good 11.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So no pressure, but league next season, then yeah.
We'll go. Don't know who we're playing, do we?
Tell you what, it'll take some stopping. It's just not. Just our level,
together.
out the club that we are, you're never going to get those.
So when you think of that, you're putting that as the 11, plus you've got people like, as you said, you have to put in like Deegan, Jish isn't there, Deeds isn't there. You mentioned people who've been on the fringe, Duller, Phil who's been in and out of different teams as well. It's
Carl.
Got something with a bill. But when you've got that 11 plus 5 or 6, that could slide in at any point.
And there's like we
squad strength in it.
Partway through the season, we lost Damien. Damien would have been. Sorry, Graham. Damien would have been the all-rounder straight in the way he started the season. He was bowling brilliantly. He was batting well. He got some confidence. Still batted in walking shoes, I think. Took the neck a bit. And we lost him, so we've got him. Maybe have him again next year.
That's the conversation I had with him. He's coming back. So whether that means he's coming back like close enough to play, I don't know.
And he was loving it, wasn't he? Damo was loving it.
Cool.
Cheers, George.
Nice one, Jordan.
Thank you.
That's a wrap.
That's right.
This episode of Silly Point is brought to you in association with St Helens Dart Shop Megastore.
180.
We've grilled Jordan about the first team. Merlin, you're not immune from a grilling. So we're going to be talking about the second 11 team of the year. Obviously, it's been a great year for the twos. That wonderful shiny Hampson Cup there, which I'm very fond of. As many times as I can, mate. And we finished second in the league as well. I say we because I play twos a fair bit. So, as a panel, we're going to talk about what your 11 is. Has anyone else got anything to add about the twos' brilliant season, including this wonderful trophy?
I tell you what I will add, that's going to break in him if you don't stop. You'd literally...
Tommy Dick fingers here.
It's off topic slightly, but you know we broke one, don't you? You heard that story?
I heard rumours that you told him you didn't break it, and then one day you just watched it and it just fell. And
no, me and my dad went to a meeting, one of the AGMs or whatever it was, and we got awarded when we won Division 3, 2017 or whatever it was, and they just kind of typical Southport district and the winners. And Dad goes, "Go on, yeah." So I went up and got it. Come back, put it on the table, and it was leaning. But not the base. It had a separate base. That's all one, that one. But it was one of them with a base and then the silver thing on the top of the base, and it was like that. It was leaning over. So I went to it. Let's look at the state of that, and we rolled it on the table in front of us, and it went like up and down, up and down. So I went, "Come over here." I don't know, it was Gary Southworth or whoever, and I went, "I'm just showing you that, so you don't think we've done it." He went, "Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It's fine." And he said, "Yeah, it's not going to break."
It'll be wheat.
So we brought it home.
Famous last words.
Because that's how we were awarded it in the bloody Fleetwood Esquith Cricket Club or whatever it was. Nobody really got to see it and lift it as a team like we did that on the day of the seconds. So we took it out on the piss with us. Champions night out we had, I think it was labelled. And it came in every pub with us. Some
Obviously, I weren't there. You was in the pub.
I think we waved at you through the window, I think. So, obviously, it's leaning. And I thought, it's leaning even more. And then Eddie Platt was punching it, and it was kind of... Because that one was actually real silver. Yeah. So you could almost push a dent into it.
Eddie Platt,
so Eddie Platt's boxing away. And then next thing... it's over. It's snapped. So this part of it snapped. My dad fixed it with a bolt and some nuts on the inside, so it was straight. But all of that part of it, the neck or whatever you would call it, was all just ripped metal. And he was gonna ask somebody to bring a welding kit or whatever, and he was just gonna put some fill around it and think it. But we never got around to it. And then Henry came to pick it up. So we just put it in a box and said, there you go. And I just expected to get a bill, and we were expected to, at the AGM...
Right, come on, Merle, that's your chance to demolish that one then.
And it never was. But anyway...
Get Eddie Platt here.
We can't get anywhere near it for down.
And it's been repaired because we won it back how many years later. We've got the same trophy back. And it was great. It was fixed, nice and straight, and all new silver plate and all that sort of...
You do realise I want to know which trophies.
So anyway...
2022, that one.
I'm not sure.
It was 2022 because I played against you in 2022 in the year you won the league.
That's terrible.
Oh, did you?
I did.
How did you go?
Did you get me out?
I didn't. Let's not go there because I wasn't allowed to bowl.
Oh.
Come for the
anyway.
Anyway, back to the
real come for the second 11 discussion.
That's
random trophy.
The dark episode.
If we swing back to the first team captain's episode, or his, we've done a 1 to 11 like we did with Jord. So 1 to 4 is your batsman. Then we've got an all-rounder at 5, wicket keeper at 6, an all-rounder at 7, and then 4 bowlers. That's what we ended up doing with Jord. So it would be nice to keep the sort of same theory as that. And I think it's over to you, I guess. We can chip in and call you and laugh at you for your choices and see where you pick yourself. That'll be interesting. Over we go.
You have to open with yourself, Merle.
Cool.
So I know you would hesitate to say that because you break to back 3 or 4.
To be honest, if it's the second 11, usually the reason I bat a bit lower down is I want to give lads a go because they've paid the money and they want to play cricket. But it went a little bit wrong at the beginning of the season, so it was like, right, let's go back to tried and tested. So it was a massive help having Kersey back because Kersey will just do as he's told basically. But I think if it's for the season, I think the 1 and 2 opening partnership, you can't look beyond me and Kersey.
Not at all.
Really. Totally agree with that. Totally agree.
I think that's been the partnership. I mean, Kersey's had a few good knocks with Fletch when I've not done it, when we've been a bit light on batting and I've had to bat a bit lower down to give us a bit of depth. But
has Kersey batted anywhere other than
I'd go,
no.
Well, I think with Kersey as well, I think if he played more than what he has done last season, he could turn out to be a top first team batsman, just a middle order batsman.
Yeah.
His technique, hitting the ball straight, is absolutely fantastic for me.
He just needs work on square of the wicket.
I've never seen a batsman hit it as straight as Kersey.
He
can't hit it square of the wicket,
it's
but
his strength.
Some of his straight drives are
It's his
amazing.
biggest strength, but for me it's his biggest fall down as well, because a good bowler will work him out.
Yeah.
So here's my question. Who's taking first ball now?
Bowler him to make him play square of the wicket, and more than you
So
probably
opening,
will get him.
You and Kurt,
Me and Kurt.
Yeah, that's a given.
That's about right.
But yeah, so who does take first ball? Or do you think if it's a wet wicket, you'll let him take one?
No, we usually just have a chat up way out, and we just say who's taking first ball, and if he's a bit, well, I'll do it, and if he goes, no, I'll do it, and it's like, fair enough, you do it. Doesn't really matter because we're usually off the mark straight away anyway. So
Are we gonna stick to going down the order, or are we gonna do what we do and go a bit wild like we did with the ones? Because there's
what we did with the ones,
so a few I'm kind of guaranteeing are going to be in
I was
there.
going to say, I'm not being
Discussions.
funny. What we did with the ones, basically, we put Jenkins in at 11, which
He was
basically...
in.
I know.
might as well-
I was here.
Oh, was you? Well, we might as well put
Yeah, I was
Armskin
sat
at,
there.
might as well put Armskin at 11, haven't we?
Are you 11 every time you bat?
Unless nobody else wants.
Unless we've got 10.
Unless that lad with no arms is
Unless we've got 10.
The only time I batted higher this season was when we were away to Egbert and we had two of the young lads playing
We reversed
who
the order.
batted 10 and 11. So I
Yeah.
had to bat at number 9 and I had a nosebleed and I got my highest score of the season now. I think it was 12 or 13
Yeah.
I think I got.
Yeah.
Should have won
I mean,
us the game. I
obviously-
just played a stupid shot to get out. But
Armskin's guaranteed to be in there, but obviously it's, you would agree with that, Will, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah,
It's-
there's no
not
doubt.
even-
There's
not
no
even
doubt
discussion.
Banger's going to be in
But
there.
it's how you put your team together. And
what do you think about wicketkeeper, Mel? Because we've used a couple, but for me, the most consistent has been Big Pete.
Yeah, Big Pete's.
the thing is,
I think he's
Um,
pretty much made that position his own now.
do you reckon, because
I do, because I don't.
when I bowled, it's like,
To be fair, he started doing it about 7 or 8 games into the season.
Yeah.
So he's
for a
only
big
had,
lad, his hands are fantastic.
he's
Oh,
only had
God,
that.
yeah.
He's only had half a season doing it, and he's only going to get better the more he does it.
But
I
for
think
a big lad,
Eddie's knees have gone, and I think
But don't forget, this is what we've just played.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
we're not
yeah.
looking at your fantasy second team.
But I think
this is
for the
from
season, well,
performances.
Pete's
definitely.
played more games than
He's-
Eddie, so
His hands are fantastic.
So
Yeah.
Pete-
Big
Pete's
Pete's
going
the
in
wicket,
there.
Big Pete's the wicketkeeper. He's got to be.
I think so.
yeah.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Stewie Pryor.
Stu
Let's
was,
get
Stu
Stewie
was
Pryor
gonna,
in there.
Stu Pryor was going to be one of my all-rounders because he bats, he bowls, he can field.
You've only got one all-rounder, I
We've
think.
got 2.
We got 2.
Oh,
Stewie.
Fans.
Whatever way we're getting Stewie in that team.
Stewie's
because
definitely...
he is.
and
He's
he
played more
usually
games for the
bats-
twos, and he's been immense this season.
He's-
He usually
yeah.
bats around number 5. I was
He's
made
a
up for
shoo-in,
him this
isn't he?
season. He got his first 50 this year. So,
It's an absolute shoo-in in that...
like I said, last
Yeah.
season when he come out for the bat, if I was out there with him, I felt like I had to protect him a little bit.
Yeah.
And try and keep the strike off him. But this season he's come on leaps and bounds, and I'm happy for just letting him do his thing at the other
Yeah,
end.
good call. He's a shoo-in,
So,
isn't he?
yeah.
What's-
Who's
what's that
sorry?
Stuart number 5.
Shoo Pryor.
At 5.
Yeah.
So he's there your all rounder.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
of your all rounders.
Yeah, because he bowls for me as well, doesn't he? So. Now then,
Who's your other 2 batsmen now?
Or do you want to get your other all rounder out of the way?
Your other all-rounder's got to be Sadaku, surely.
I don't know because he's batted more than he's bowled, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Sadaku. I'd have Sadaku as my number 4.
I'd agree with that one.
Sadaku's one of them that if the going's good and there's runs on the board, he can come in and he just opens up. And at Bedford Park,
Yeah.
at their place, he was dropped on the boundary by Sideshow Bob. Dropped him on boundary
Who's
he-
this?
against Bedford Park,
Sadaku.
Sadaku. And he was on about 8.
Did you get dropped in your 100?
No.
No.
Was it a chanceless?
Don't
And
believe it.
about 7 overs later, he was 69 on out.
Yeah.
He just smashed it everywhere. He was 60 odd on out. So he is pretty destructive, and he's starting to learn now that every ball doesn't have to go for 6. So I've seen him starting to play a little bit more sensible now.
So it sounds like is he nailed on then?
Sadaku number 4, yeah. If he's available,
for-
he plays number 4.
For your 4?
Yeah.
Not your all rounder.
Not all rounded though.
We've
Okay.
got too many all-rounders now.
We have. For this season, when he's played, there's only one person you can put in at number 3, and that's Fletch. Sat at the side of me when he's played.
Has there ever been a player who's got in the 1s and 2s team of the year in the same season?
Well, when you can only play at home, mate, you've got no choice. Well, listen, do you know what?
I'm glad he's retired.
Obviously, the man sat over there, he's just not played enough this season. He's missed too many games because of work and stuff like that. So,
and you can say, honestly,
but he's a dolly bum now, isn't he? So he can play more games next season. And
hopefully, but if you put Crossy into that, you've got to put Kiwi into that as well. Because Kiwi played so many games for the 2s, and this year, I think Kiwi's just had other things that he's been wanting to do, and he's only played 2 games for the 2s.
To be honest, if Kiwi had played this season, he'd have been the other all-rounder.
Yeah,
Kiwi,
I think JTS deserves a mention.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
I know late on it, maybe Bowler in that Etown.
Definitely second half of the season, JTS became a lot more confident.
Well, obviously, he only come halfway through the season, but with his bowling, every time I looked, he was so economical, and you can
only bowl 4 overs, can't he?
I know, but
we've got to knock the LMS out of him because he only feels comfortable bowling the 4 overs. But
I thought he put a good shift in, and the other couple of new lads who come in late on in the season definitely need a shout out. But you're going to be difficult there.
See, I was thinking possibly my other all-rounder would be Siraj, but he's just not done it with the bat, so I'd probably put him in as a bowler.
Number 8 then?
Number 8, yeah.
What about Whitehead?
He's not played enough games for us, has he? He's only played about 3 or 4 games for us.
He's played more than that, hasn't he?
Has he?
No. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's played 4 or 5 games.
With Suraj, he's more of an all-rounder. I know he's not.
If he gets his bat sorted, Suraj is probably one of the best all-rounders of the club.
Well, he frustrates me, Suraj, because I've watched him play, me, and I think absolutely fantastic sometimes. And then you look at him and he's like, I think his bowling's absolutely fantastic, and then you see his batting and he's like dead hesitant when he's playing, and it's like
he pulls out of his shots, he just doesn't follow through.
It's like everything's slow motion with him. Just go with the flow. He Suraj should be. I'm not being funny. He should be absolutely shooing in that team. Don't forget, early on in the season he captained the first team, and he's struggling to get in the second team of the year. That proves.
Well, he's not struggling because
you put him in as a bowler and he's playing as a batsman in first team. That's how he's struggling.
He's a confidence player.
He is a confidence player.
I know he's had a couple
His technique is absolutely quality.
He looks younger than he is as well, by the way. His body's struggling with his shoulder, and I think it's his knee as well.
He's another person with confidence problems.
Yeah.
When it's going well for Suraj, he's out of this world.
We're going to have to start spiking his non-alcoholic herding game.
That's how I started, mate. That's how I started.
Like we did with Keith with his pepperoni pizza.
Lower order batsman and Earlestown Raiders captain.
Well, welcome to Inside Etown Meet the Players. Dan Thomas, we're just going to learn a little bit about you. Tell us what first got you into cricket.
I played a bit in school, mithered my PE teacher at the time until he put a game on, which we proceeded to lose. And then I actually had quite a bit of time away from the game. I had one last man stand season in Liverpool, and I found myself here in 2022.
Good stuff. So moving on from that, what brought you to Etown?
So I was ill 3 or 4 years ago, and I wanted to get myself fit again. So I asked the local last man stands league manager for any advice on joining the team, and he sent me here, and the rest is history. I've just completed my 4th season at the club. And yeah, it was just an email asking how can I get involved with the team, and fortunately for me I was sent here.
Good stuff. So having been here 4 years, did you set yourself any personal goals for this season?
I wanted to take 20 wickets. My lowest return for the club is 17. I only managed 11, So I didn't quite hit the goals that I wanted to. There are mitigating circumstances for that because I had kidney stone surgery mid-season, which really derailed me, as you can imagine. I wanted to score more runs as well, and I've managed to do that. This is my second best season with the bat, but I missed a lot of cricket, unfortunately, this year.
Cool. So, moving on the pitch, what's been your most memorable moment so far this season?
Very, very straightforward and simple. The Earlestown Twos won the Hampson Cup. This year we beat Bedford Park in the final, and I got myself off the canvas, got myself fit in 4 weeks to play in that game, and I was lucky enough to be the bowler who took the winning wicket. Pete, the wicketkeeper, took the stumping. So yeah, winning the Hampson Cup, and that moment is something that I will never forget.
Good stuff. So speaking of the cup final, this leads on to this question. How do you prepare mentally and physically for a big match?
I'm probably one of the more superstitious players at the club. I don't watch cricket very well. I'm kind of wanting to stand up and walk around. I always have potato cakes for breakfast, as daft as that might sound, every Saturday morning without fail. I've got to be the first one with his weights on, and I've managed that handsomely. And I've got to go out and look at the pitch, even though we'll have an idea of what we're going to do depending on what lineup we have. I've got to do those three things, or I don't feel right. If I can't kind of get into the dressing room and get myself into my weights early, and the dressing room starts to get busy up, I tend to get a little bit out of kilter, shall we say.
Cool. So, one last question. If you could have any cricketer, past or present, play for the club for one match, who would it be?
Probably my favourite cricketer of all time, Andy Flintoff. I think it would be interesting to see if he could clear the houses. Obviously at either end it would be interesting to see, because he hits a big shot. I just love watching him play, and I would love to play cricket with him, and I think he might contribute to the upkeep of the club with the barbell.
Thank you very much, Dan Thomas.
But going back to Phil, when
do
he
you know
has
what?
played,
Actually,
because
do you
how
know
many
what?
games has he played?
He's got to be all round.
Liam, you can't play
do you know what?
that
I
many
would.
17 games.
Yeah.
I played more second team games than first team games.
So Raj can be my second all rounder.
Alright, I'll just cross off the piece of paper. Nice one.
Now
It's
it does
not
look
on
like a doctor's handwriting, doesn't
It's
it?
not on camera anyway, so.
Here we are tonight.
No, but the paper isn't.
It will be when I hold it. Sorry for slowing it down.
Slam.
3 bowlers then.
3 bowlers. It's a tough one, that, because I actually bowled myself as well, don't I? So.
I was going to say, we're all
Listen,
rounders.
not that good. Can't go in this team twice.
Basically, we're all rounders.
I know a lot of people do question
I know where this is going.
how
Get him in.
how he gets wickets, and I always say, if there's a partnership going and they're looking confident and they've got the bowler's number, I've always got that weapon that I can throw him the ball, and the batsman's not got a clue what is coming next. They've not got a clue what it's going to do. Is it ever going to come down?
How much
By
snow's on it?
I was
By
wondering
the
where you
time-
were going there, but I remember, yeah.
By the time the ball's got to him, they've played about 6 different shots, and he played a big part in the cup final win. He got a run out, took a catch, and took the last wicket. Last season, he pushed Bangor all the way for the ball, and it's only injury that's kept him out this season.
I only beat him last game of the season to lead in wicket table last season.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I think just for the fact that he's battled and he's come back, and he's always willing, and
You
he's
were pointing
always
at 10 then, is he going as
yeah,
just
number
above?
10.
Okay, indeed.
He's not opening batsman that for
No,
the old.
I'm going to throw a name out there, Mel, just for consistency, and I know Carl mentioned him when we did in one of the other podcasts. I'm going to throw Steve O'Donnell out there, because
Yeah,
Steve O'Donnell is Mr. Consistent. he'll field, he'll take one on the chin, and he's always Mr. Reliable when you need him. And one thing that stuck out for me was the game where you got your ton away at Bedford Park. Again, we should have won a lot more easily than we did.
Yeah.
Bowling wise, Steve was like, yeah, I want to bowl, and he kept getting tonked for 6. But no, he didn't let it get to him. And every time he got it for 6, within 2 balls, he got the batsman out that we needed to get out.
Yeah, I think
Both
what you got with
balls.
Steve O'Donnell is absolute commitment.
Yes.
And absolutely 100% club man. I mean, you could chuck a few names. I mean, but they play once every 4 weeks and stuff like that. Steve O'Donnell is available week in, week out.
He leaves everything else on the pitch.
I'm not being funny. I'd always rather have. I mean, not necessarily you've picked that as in selection committees in the past, but I'd always have a club man who turns up week in, week out, puts 100% in, and Steve O'Donnell's that. Yeah. Whether he's good enough or not is absolutely puts 100% in.
Yeah, Steve O'Donnell's definitely got to be in the discussion for me.
Yeah, that's number 8. His batting's improved this year.
I was just going to say, I play a lot of cricket with Steve because he plays Raiders, and his batting has just got more and more confidence as the season's gone on, to the extent where he finished it and he was quite often in the conversation for top run score.
I know there's one space, but there's a couple of. I think we should mention the youngsters in this as well. So,
young Tofty.
Tofty, but I'd also want to throw Tom Swift out there as well, because Tom played 1 game. I think he played 1, maybe 2 games for us. He definitely played 1 game for the Twos, which was away at Egbert. Opened the bowling with me. I gave the young lads a bit of encouragement. I let him pick the end he wanted, and I just bowled from the other one, and he took the first wicket. He took the first wicket.
GCSEs for him. So his dad said to me he decided to not make himself available, so he'd have the weekends to concentrate on his
But he bowled. The first game I played with him, he stepped up, no problem with confidence, running around the pitch, throwing everything. Nearly won us. Him and young Tofty Jr. were the last batsman in, and we needed 6 to win. And they got a little bit over exuberant when they should have. They hit the ball for 1. And they thought, oh, we'll just run for 2, and neither of them looked where the ball was, and it was literally in the wicketkeeper's hand, and they got run out. But young Toft as well.
Because I think Azza, he's when he played.
Azza only played.
Yeah, but you say
Tom
Smith's only played 1 game.
I think because he was a youngster. Yeah.
I was going to say, so that could be as in
the 2 Tofties as well. You can get Mr. Martin Tofton as well.
James Garland.
I'm going to. Do you know what, Fletch? Tofty Senior. Give me the biggest laugh ever of the season.
Twinkle toes.
Away at Birkenhead St Mary's.
He does that.
He was fielding away at Birkenhead St Mary's. He's chasing the ball, and all of a sudden he disappeared and came back again because he ran behind a tree.
Yeah.
He ran behind the tree and then came back on the pitch to pick the ball.
That's what he does.
But you know what? He fielded it and it worked. And that's also the same game where he didn't really give Tofty Jr.
He stopped at 4 and cost us 5.
No, so that game as well with the young lad, young Tofty Jr. or Big Tofty as we're calling him.
I was going to say Big Tofty.
He literally was fielding very, very close in. Oh, catch crossing. He literally fielding close in, and one of the BSM batsmen hit one of the cleanest strikes ever. And Tofty Jr. put his foot and his ankle out to try and stop it.
I've seen one of the best catches
nearly got his
year
ankle taken off
by young Tofty. Well, tall Tofty down here. I was amazed. I mean, obviously, young James has not been involved as much this year, but young Tofty, well, tall Tofty. But I've seen the best catch down here for a long time that he took. I don't know.
Just how
much you knew about it, but fair play to the young lads. Now, you're talking about your team you want, and you've
got a bowler left, a number 9 batsman and a bowler left.
I think
we had honourable mentions as we did in the last one.
Reece out there as well.
You've got Reece,
you've
got Reece,
Shane.
I'm not being funny. What about? I mean, I know he's not done much, but Eddie Tickle's not done so bad with bat. I know he's not in his wicket keeper, but he contributed a couple of times with the back down the order.
Yeah.
He did.
And he took a couple of good catches as well in the outfield off me.
I mean, I know you've got
And then
Pete.
fell over and dropped an easy.
And then dropped the easiest one for me 5.
I know you've got Big Pete as wicket keeper, but if you're picking a second team of the year, I'd have Eddie Tickle in that. Not necessarily as a bowler, because you could have Eddie and Pete as a bowler, but that's my view on it. I think Eddie Tickle should be in that team because I think he's had a couple of good knocks.
That's a very valid point.
Maybe swap Siraj if he didn't. Oh no, it was his bat. Yeah, it was his batting one that's not done great. Who's batted?
Yeah,
okay, well who's batted the better out of Siraj and Tickle?
Tickle's done alright, but
have you let him bowl this year?
Tickle
can't win in an all-rounder.
Tickle's done alright with bat this year. It surprised me. He's actually hit it off square.
But looking at that, the way we've set it up is unlike picking a team for.
I was going to say, I mean, you've got.
Has he batted better than Sadaku? No. Has he?
You
batted
top
better
4
than you?
all bowls
No.
as well.
Kersey, no. Merlo, no.
So there's no harm in picking a batsman batted at number 9 when you're
But
top
if
4
I'm going-
bowls.
I think to make it easier for you, Fletcher's putting AD forward. Is there anybody else that you think is in a better position than AD?
I think Eddie should be in
Just
that
go
team.
with the strong, but like you say, you've got bowlers. Stick him in.
I think
batting
Eddie
9.
Tickle's had a good year, to be honest with you.
Is there anyone else, Mel, as the captain, and you think that we haven't mentioned?
It'd be a top. It's a toss up between Eddie and Jitesh for that last.
Yeah.
I think Eddie's played more than Jitesh. Jitesh will be next year. Will be a
Very valuable
third, second team player.
The only reason I was going with Jitesh is because it was bowlers.
Well, don't forget
this
is your team.
Yeah.
So it's your number 9.
Give him the pen. Make him write the number 9. I'll give him the pen. The final decision is the captain's.
Does Eddie Tickle watch YouTube? Do we know?
He's on that.
Hey, he's got his legs out now.
He's on that many holidays.
Threatening for goal?
Lee.
I'm off to Lee, me.
Or Wesley, is it?
Wesley.
Can I just say before you go any further, don't forget your top 4 there all bowl. Now I know we set it out as
the top 5 do.
That's what I'm saying. We set it out as having 4 batsmen, couple of all-rounders, wicket-keeper, bowls and that. You've got to think all our best batsmen are better bowlers as well. So I think, for me personally, I think Eddie Tickle should be in there, in the middle, just to, even if he holds up an end.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. If you gave me money to put money on someone to bat us into a winning position or see us to the end to win the game, AD would be one of the people up there with that.
But it's this, we let Jordan pick.
Yeah.
We've got to let Mel pick.
Yeah, we've all got views on it, haven't we?
We've got people with.
I can't believe Mick Cross has not been mentioned.
Special mentions.
Mick Cross got mentioned at the start.
He got mentioned right at the start.
Yeah.
He just didn't play enough. Even though he was vice captain, he didn't play enough.
It's the worst sound man we've ever had. We're going outside.
He's still got his headphones on now.
Worst vice captain.
Be like Nicky.
Hard choice, Mel.
Suppose if we go, well, I'm looking. What we've got: 1, 2, 3, 4. Sadaku can bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pete can bowl. Siraj can bowl. Steele O'Donnell can bowl. DT.
We've got 11
But
bowlers.
we have.
Etown.
It's the strength.
You are looking for a bit. I think you are looking for another bit of a sturdy batsman.
Good strength for have though, isn't it?
It is.
I can be a sturdy batsman, Chris.
Pete's hit and miss. Pete is hit and miss with the bat, but I think his confidence is a bit shot this season.
But he has made some really big contributions.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, the first team was his best knocker, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Steve, again, he can hang around for ages or he can be gone first ball. So if it was purely batting, if I was going to pick between Jitesh and Ada for who I'd trust to stick around for the longest, it'd be Ada.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Stick him in, Skip.
It's your call, mate, but I agree with that 100%.
The Earlestown second team vice captain is behind the camera, ladies and gentlemen.
He's played more games than you.
Michael Cross, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Thing is, if I put Crossy in at number 9, he'd do nothing but cry anyway.
So to recap,
I go missing for half an hour.
Was missing for
Merlot's
2 hours on pitch.
second team of the year is as follows. Opening the batting, Merlot himself and Kersey. Coming in at 3, Mr. Retire, Liam Fletcher. Sadaku 4, first all-rounder, Stu Pryor. Big Pete's going to keep wicket for you.
Good yeah.
Siraj is the other all-rounder, bowling all-rounder. 8 got Steve O'Donnell, 9 Adi Tickle, 10 Dan Thomas, and 11 Chris Holm. As we did,
I reckon if we'd have had that team all season.
As we did, this is going to be slightly different, I think, than the last one. But as we did, who's captaining it? Are you taking the reins yourself, as you should, or is there someone in there you want to give it to for the afternoon?
It's no brainer for me.
Let's go in here, innit?
No, me.
Well, I can't give it to you because you're retiring, so.
I was always joking.
Keep it, Mel. No one else in there do a better job than you, I don't think.
Hold on,
Definitely not Cockney Shoe, we don't know the rules.
That's not that.
No.
Well, there's a bleep for the
There's a bleep, yeah.
Did it till last bit.
He's drunk now, he keeps standing up.
But yeah, I'd be happy with that team.
It's a good side. It's a good side, and as we touched on in previous ones, probably as good as a lot of first teams we've had over the years.
Yep.
Better.
Superb.
And for me, who's kind of still only his second season with the club, doing this one and the one with Jord as well, it does an half show the strength and depth as well.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're saying, Carl, about people moving up from the 2s to the 1s with merit, but there's a good pool of players there. Should the first need someone, or should someone in the first feel like, oh, I need a little bit of confidence to drop it?
No, Mills picked there.
It feels
I
like
think,
a very
as we've
strong
said,
place the club's in.
It's an extremely strong side with lads
Yes.
who have their own right to sort of say, well, I did this, or I could have played there, or I could do that.
Yeah.
So the competition is brilliant. It's not an easy pick.
Kersey said that team would be the first
No.
team, didn't it?
Yeah, a few times. But it absolutely won't. There's absolutely no
I
chance.
certainly don't think out of
I do
that
like
11.
I can't play for both.
You'll have to bat for one and bowl for the other, Fletch.
I'd think out of that 11, I don't think the first would have any qualms about taking any one of them players.
Absolutely. Apart
think-
from Dan Thomas.
He's been and played for the first.
Now, just as a scorer though.
So are we going?
I can't score.
Are we going
Can't play cricket, but I can't score.
So there's nothing you're going to add there now. You're going to captain it yourself, which makes absolute sense.
Who'd be your vice captain?
No.
Now Mick
Well,
Cross is not.
Mick Cross isn't there.
Because he's been the best vice captain you've ever had, you said.
I think you've had too many Fosters.
I wish he was Foster's, mate. I'm asking the question.
Purely on this season and for experience, it'd have to be me and you, wouldn't it?
No, don't
Moving forward,
Armsky knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm happy to help and give advice, but I think there's someone like Kersey who's got a lot of knowledge. I think even you could tap into Suraj as well, but for someone who's actually, I reckon Kersey would definitely be the one.
Crossy's giving the game up and going out grounds team battle.
Yeah, if you're wondering what everyone's looking at, ladies and gentlemen, Crossy's got a rake for some reason.
I thought it was his boom mic.
Tell you what,
Crossy's doing early pitch for next season's Clubman of the Year.
what I will say though is he swings that rake better than he swings his bat. So.
And on that note, I think we've
probably exhausted this
we've
topic.
Definitely exhausted this. Thanks,
Yes.
Mel.
Good team,
yeah, it'll be a good watch, I'm sure, for the ones that are in that team and in not, and Jordan's, and look out for when it's released.
Yeah.
Good stuff, boys.
Come on, boys.
Cheers.